Hi, this is Lisa Marianne, and I'm here to show you my cards using the My Montly Hero card kit from March. I will show you the process of making 3 of the cards, and 5 I will show you later. I've cut a piece of a page protector, which I'm filling with glue and ink, and I will also fill it with some glitter. This will be my fishbowl water in my card. I'm really happy about this card. It turned out so cool. I'm bringing out my fuse tool to seal the bag to make sure the glue doesn't go everywhere. I think I'm sealing it 3 times to make sure. Look at all that shimmer. Pretty. And now for the rest of my card. I'm inking up the fishbowl from, this is actually from add-on set. And this fishbowl was so cute, so I had to use that. I'm using my Copic markers to color the images, and I will let you watch the coloring in peace. Now that I have colored and cut the water out of the fish tank, as you will see, we can build our card. We first have some shadow, of course. I forgot to zoom out of the close-up, so some of my card making is out of frame, but not quite. So you have to forgive me for that. So I'm stamping my sentiment and heat embossing it with clear embossing powder. Now it's time to put the water in the fish bowl. So I'm putting some glue behind the bag before putting my card panel on top. Oh, look at that. Cute. You can see all the sparkles. It's really fun. So that's my first card. I'm already starting with my second card. And I'm making a underwater blue background, some purple also. I'm using my new brushes from Picket Fence. They work like charm. It's so fun. And distress oxides to make the water. They are really blending well. Spritzing on some water, make bubbles maybe. And I need to use this. I can't just waste it. So I'm spritzing some water on my mat as well to make another cool background, which we will use later. And back to the card we were actually making. So you will see me stamping lots of greenery and seagrass to put in my water. And you'll listen to some music while I stamp. To make the stingrays on the card, I'm stamping them with Versamark embossing pad 3 times, and I'm embossing it with copper Hero Arts embossing powder. It creates such a nice shine. Look at that. Now I'm die cutting these. And now it's time to put my card together. I like to place some of the things on my card front before committing, so I get a mental picture of how I want it to be. So that's what I'm starting with. And now when I know where to put my sentiment, my biggest problem will be putting it all together as pretty as it was before I took it off. I'm embossing this with the same copper embossing powder as before. I think this might be my favorite embossing powder. So nice. Here comes the glue. It's time to commit. I really like the background of this card. I think the colors go so well together. I'm popping some of the seagrass up on foam squares to create some texture and dimension. cutting off the overhanging parts of the images. Even trying to use some of the cut bits. I'm finding a white card base to put my card front on before placing my stingrays. Card front, my card base, I mean, it's all crooked. I had to fold it again. That's my second card. I really like this one. And if you remember, I made this other background using leftover ink from the last card. I'm using that now, along with some extra bits from the seagrass, also from the other card. Apparently, I'm a bit afraid of committing. I'm stamping 3 seahorses along with the sentiment using Distress Oxide inks. And now for my seagrass. Quick and easy card to make. Gotta have some of them as well. I really like this kit. I didn't think I would like it so much. Not that I thought I would hate it as well, but yeah, I really liked it. I'm attaching my card panel on a green card base this time. And also using a green ribbon. It's called a ribbon. Across the card. Popping up the panel a bit. fiddling around a bit to make a bow. I have to make it perfect. And it didn't want to be perfect. Oh no, I forgot, I lied. I'm not using a green card base, I'm using a white card base. For finishing touches, I'm gluing some of the glass bubbles from the kit. And I believe that completes my third card. So the next cards were made on a crop I went to a couple of weeks ago. So I can't show you the process of making it, but I will show you the cards. This first card was blended using my picket fence brushes in oxide inks, and I stamped with black some of the images from the kit before I glued it all together on a white card base. And as you see, I've used glass bubbles as bubbles from the diver's mouth in coordinating colors to the background. The next card is a colorful one. I've used pattern paper from an old citrus twist kit, and I can't remember which producer the pattern paper is from. I've also made a frame using a long foam stitch rectangle die, and I also cut a white circle also with a long foam stitch die. And I stamped the sentiment on the white circle, placing it inside the frame. I also stamped a fish using yellow and red ink. And I finished the card using small see-through bubbles there from my stash. The next card was made using the hole from which the white circle in the last card came from. And inside this hole I put a very lightly blended background, which I stamped a castle, a fish, and a happy birthday fish's sentiment using gray ink. I also drew a swimming trail for the fish. I cut the scene, or the scene was mounted behind the hole in the white cardstock, and I cut the scene from the background. No. I cut the card. I cut it to size. Oh my god. using a long foam stitched rectangle die before I mounted it on a white card base. Sorry, I'm not English, so I have to think all the time when I speak. My next card is made using a wreath builder, and I've stamped the bubbles and seahorses and some seagrass around in a circle, and some fish as well, in grays, blues and black. And I've also stamped "You are a fantastic friend." I also made a few Nuvo drops around the sentiment before mounting the card front on a black card base. So it's a quite simple card, this one. My last card this time is with waves of appreciation card, using a background made with alcohol inks. I just let it run down to make it resemble water. I also sprinkled some glitter on top of it to make it shine even more. When it was dry, I stamped and clear embossed the sentiment and the jellyfish before putting it under the card front, which has a cut circle. I also made a circle using glitter paper, silver glitter paper, and I also scattered a few blue glass drops. I mounted this card on a powder blue card base. And that is all my cards, my 8 cards using this kit. Such a fun kit to work with. And I feel like I'm not done using it. I haven't used that beautiful fancy die, that aquarium die. So I think I might have to play a little more with this card kit. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I hope to see you again real soon. Bye!